But you already have dry ingredients. Now you're going to prepare your wet ingredients, which is mainly egg. After the egg, because of space. So, like I mentioned, please go me and get that stainless bowl inside the cabinet. And bring an extra knife from that place. The one that is not serrated. On the wall. Just normal kitchen knife. Is that all? Okay, no problem. Now when you're cracking your egg, how many eggs are you supposed to use?
5 eggs.
When you're cracking your eggs, like I said, you might want to put that quiet. The mama who you know put that on elastic. So if you want to use it, don't just start putting it inside. You're not even supposed to put it here first. You're supposed to whisk it on its own first before you start doing this. So you're supposed to use 5 eggs, right? So that means that for each bowl now you have 5 eggs. How many bowls do you have? You have 2. So you're using 10 eggs, but not inside one. This one 5, this one 5. Now the first step is to crack your eggs. Cracking your eggs with a knife is much better than cracking your eggs with a fork. A knife goes cleaner, faster, and easier. But fork, if you use fork, you realize that it doesn't open very well, and you start having shells that are cracking. By the time you now open it, you crack and your egg. But if you use a knife, watch this. See how fast and easy it is. But if you use a fork, Mama, get me a fork inside it. Reading in there, man. Oh, man, I think you crack your egg with that.
No, I know how to crack it.
Oh, yeah, see how to crack with fork now. You see? If this is not even heavy enough to do it, even if you bring heavy one, you might not get it right. But if you do it with a fork, you may go, I have to do it again. So the shells are going to start coming out and falling inside your bowl. Customer get the extra ingredients. Maybe egg no complete again. Take it as a shell and jara. You're not putting it in. You're not putting it in. You see, it's good. You are paying attention. Me, my own egg is fresh, I know, so that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, very good. So when you use your knife, it is easier and faster for you. Just second, you don't go. It's always clean. There's no excess whatever. So once you open the first one, you can see it, you can smell it, it looks good, it smells good, it is okay. Then you transfer it to your main bowl. And you do this till you have the complete 3 or 4 or 5 that you need before you start whisking. And please, if you are cracking things like, not just cracking things like, if you are measuring anything for baking, don't talk. Because as you are talking, you may go 1, 2, 3. Hey, Nkechi, come on, kiss the school yesterday. 7, 8, 9. You don't forget where you go, where you stop. You just continue from where you think you stop. I've already cracked 4 now. I do not know where I stopped because I was talking. I had to look at the shells I have. But imagine you are doing like a large quantity and you already done like 17. And go on and maybe something else has fallen inside. This will not crack. You cannot really count the shell again. Just like that, you've lost count. And you have to start, but you cannot guess the quantity that's inside your bowl. So when you're measuring, don't talk. Even if you're measuring how many teaspoons of baking powder, maybe you want to measure 5 or 6. You measure 2 or 3. You turn to gist that nobody asks you. You now come back and you're counting something. Because too much or too late, you can do what? Spoil your cake. So this is number 4. Last one. Nothing is a stupid question.
How would you know when the egg is ready?
That's a call in your life. Hey! It smells sometimes it can be black or it can be very runny. Sometimes it's not be smelling, but it's very runny. Egg is like slimy. When you're opening it, it's coming down small. But if you open egg, I don't know.
That's this
This thing is no longer holding itself. It's now washing. That one is spoiled. For sometimes it might not be smelling, but it is running. And from that runniness, it's like getting water to spoil. So you just throw that one away. Ammonia is not urine. Ammonia is in urine.
No, I'm trying to remember the element
Okay,
that
okay,
has a rotten egg smell. Eh?
So this is 5 eggs, Abi. Bring that that black. No. Down. The one that has red cover. Black container.
What is this?
Yes, vanilla flavor. There are different types of vanilla. This one is dark vanilla. They can also use cream vanilla. They have kind of a different flavor.
So this one is the best.
This no one is the best. There's even ones that are better than this one. This one is not the best. Yes, there are different ones. This one is just
But if you lick it,
So is there any difference between the dark one
you lick
and
it,
the light one?
yes.
don't sit up.
the smell.
So you
Okay,
smell
this
it
one is
smells
different.
like somehow.
Can you give us the
honey.
Hey,
Drink.
But Muna, that vanilla butternut that I saw yesterday, I did the same.
And this one. No. This one is pure vanilla. That one is vanilla
This one
butter.
This one is not mixed, just
No,
that
no,
one.
no.
is
See
flavor
that
set.
bottle one.
That
Tastes
bottled one
different
is
from
yes,
this one.
this
Like
one.
this one, if you eat the cake, very
That one
If you are
too.
baking
That
it,
one
it
too
is
is very
sweet.
sweet. It depends on the particular brand that you
But I
buy.
prefer this one.
So you can start with this one is expensive. This one is
But
from
they
like
have more.
3,000. That one
They
is
have
700, 500 naira. So you can choose maybe close eye and buy this full one of vanilla. But that one is easier so that you can buy different flavors. You can have coconut, you can have strawberry, you can have vanilla, whatever. But then the smell of this one and on that other top shelf, bring the one that is clear. No, on behind it. Just no, that same shelf. This one is cream vanilla or oil vanilla. This one is dark vanilla. They are the same, but they don't have the same smell.
So which one is
this
more
one? I
better?
bought
Which
this
one?
time.
Which one?
It just depends on you.
Okay,
This one
which
has
one you
like
want?
almost a milky essence to it.
I think
This one is
make
better.
cake and
Oh
then,
God.
This one.
This cream,
You can't talk about ma.
the cake.
But if I know the butter and you put that with its own flavor.
Ezuku kita kan ni jede
Okay,
smell
kita kan.
kanta eh.
This one is better.
Ice cream.
And this one has like a milky essence to it.
But you cannot add both of them.
Perfect.
No. You can choose to. That's the thing. When it comes to flavor, there's no rule that says add this. You see me, I don't make my vanilla cake with vanilla flavor. This is what I use. Me particularly, I mix different
Only
flavors.
me.
They are all vanilla cakes, but I do my own remix flavor. Mixing cap. You know.
I've put both of
You
them.
will not know what is what, but me, I feel do this one finish. I say, "Kai, I want to change it. Tomorrow I'll mix it."
That's
Exactly.
why if somebody is
So,
okay, that person will
There might be
change.
exactly. There might be 3 different bakers that are using the same brand of butter that I'm using. There may be 3 different bakers that are using the same brand of butter, but you cannot get the exact same taste because even though the butter is adding to the flavor of the cake, what I have done with my own extra flavoring, has created something different to the taste of my cake. So you don't have to be so simple and boring as a given like there's pineapple flavoring, there's butterscotch, there's vanilla butternut, which is why I said that one is best. It has different. You can even use
Which one?
this small.
But can you use this one with that butternut?
Yes, you can. You can mix. All the point is that they ask you to put 2 teaspoons. Make sure that mix kobogini in all of them are ended up 2 teaspoons.
Yes.
So you can maybe experiment and then you get a different bottle and mix this one and mix that one. Then you cannot start pouring from that particular one and you bake your cake and get your different taste. So once you opened your this thing like this now, the next thing is to add in the flavor. Teaspoon. You said how many teaspoons? 2 teaspoons. Because this is my customer cake. Bring that one. Oh, okay, that way I'll just use this. Okay, but help me and bring that vanilla.
Vanilla butternut.
This one very common. This one.
It's not common. They have small bottle that is
This
not
one
like
small
this.
bottle.
This
I've seen another one. There is small.
tinier than
Tinier.
this.
Yes,
Yes.
that one if you use it and bake cake.
It is
Yeah.
funny.
And then
Okay, maybe.
It's cheap. So at this point now, you measure your. You can choose to first of all whisk your egg before you can then add this thing, because maybe you feel like as you're whisking it, the flavor is evaporating.
But they have powdered flavor.
But that's not what you used to bake. That one is for things like meat pie or chin chin for extra in hair. But when it's cake, your flavoring is liquid.
Okay,
You can put it in pastries though, but you cannot put that powdered one here. You can interchange this one for that one, but that one cannot enter this place. The only dry thing you're putting in your cake is what they wrote inside there. That is flour, sugar, whatever, baking powder, baking soda, all of that. So when you measure out your 2 teaspoons, this is 1. See how it's actually full. It's not overflowing. 2. Whisk, then you can start whisking. And you will not stop until you have a light and foaming. It's not how you whisk your egg that you whisk egg for cake. I mean, whisk your egg for frying. They are not the same. Because if you want to fry egg, maybe at this point you feel like you can stop and just fry your egg, but they are not. You're supposed to double in size. Because the amount of time you spend in whisking this thing can determine the amount of air that enters this thing, which also determines the amount of air that enters into your cake, and then how well or how big it's going to rise. So don't just do here and stop, or you don't bring foam. No, whisk it for at least a full minute. Let it just be whisking. Then once you whisk enough, you can now stop and start adding it. So collect your So I already done one for you people. So that's my own. What those are that? Okay. So you're seeing somebody who takes this one is for your group. This one is for your group. Don't
So when I came to money, it says this vanilla butter.
on back it and thing, yeah. This thing you can.
So the second one I gave me and
any flavor you want. That's when
I can mix the goats.
you can mix it to them if you want. Yes. Like I said, just make sure that before you do it, don't test your customer's cake. Let's do your own cake first. Before if you want to start mixing, change
This is one of our own. This is the second one.
because this egg is fresh. Listen to me. This egg is fresh, yes, but you can still be doing it one by one. So I can make it by. Okay. How many plates are here? Okay, yeah, you already have one now. So use this one. Stay when you can transfer to the next one. Then give it to another.
But can I mix butterscotch?
You can mix anything you want to. You can even use almond to bake vanilla cake. You can mix almond and vanilla. You can mix anything.
And you can use only vanilla.
Yes, you just have to first of all test it in a small batch, like a small cake. Don't go and doing a 5 packs and now test it. Do it just small 7 inches first. After testing it, it tastes like actually cake. You can now maybe that's those 2 flavors you use. But in a bigger container, imagine from there here, your. Take the what? Flavor. What is that? Like flour, dish bowl. You want to snap it? No problem. Okay. 5 eggs per plate. Don't do more than 5. Why are you looking?
who is with the flavor?
See, if it's all those small particles that came with the egg, you can't do anything about it. You cannot remove it, just leave it. Oh, but not shell it. Like if you do you understand? Okay, shell, yeah. Remember that they are doing this thing at home. You'll be doing the egg one by one. If I just point it inside one place because I gave you a how many eggs do you need extra?
5.
5 extra.
You're
How
with
many
two
is
now.
it?
And with 2, I'll take 3.
Oh yeah, check
If you finish, there's 2, give me. That place is there.
you can do it like this. Stand it up. No. You can use fork. It's best if you are whisking. If you are using a glass, use this one. If you are using a what's this thing called? A whisk. Let your bowl be bigger. The plate is too small for your whisk on a normal day. Do you understand? So at home you are trying to reduce it. Let your egg be in a bigger bowl. So when I try again, I'm going to egg inside it.
Where's the cover?
Please, I need you. I want to use it. Oh, it's all a little. Yeah, I want to go.
You need plate.
Where is the cover? Okay, no, give me that cover.
Something like that. You guys, I'm busy, but I decided to join you guys so I can see.
You can transfer it. Just pick a plastic bowl there. The one is not okay. It's not working. The one is here.
No, it's not okay.
Ma'am, transfer it to the bowl. If the one is not working, just transfer it to the bowl. Do you see why I said you need a bigger bowl? Yeah, for whisking your egg. Exactly. But you need proper energy for it. So bring bowl. You can bring extra bowl. All of them are ready to work. So just bring it. Ask her go hand chat. Ask her go hand chat.
Just the
You not put all of them in the same bowl. You have to beat the egg, not turn it. Beat it, don't turn it. Beat. Chilima, beat the egg. Hold the
One
hand.
is okay.
Hold it like this.
One is okay.
Keep going. Hold it like this. And then you see that there's no force like this. Like this, it's like this, okay. Keep going.
It's even better if it's
No. If you are two, a very, very small amount. But not at this point. You can play with things that are more related to the situation. The milk is very, very overpowering. So if you have too much milk, you can have to like this. Who forget? Be careful. her name? Sarah. Rose.
Really Rose.
Okay, Roseline. Okay. Please give me one whisk and they are coming. Only them. One whisk from them.
It's not big for you to do like that.
This house is deep and head. You don't need to bend your bowl or anything. Just hold your whisk like this. And keep it.
If it's not, you don't have
Eh? You don't have whisk.
So you can use spoon. You don't have.
No, don't use whisk. My whisk is 1,500 naira. Like 2,000. It's not expensive. This size. Okay. If you don't have at all, I use fork. But it take you longer. Because this one has no hole.
my own.
Yes, it's okay. This is what your egg should look like before you stop. You should have this kind of coat. If you want to get a very good vanilla cake that's very distinctive from the one you see everywhere, use this pineapple flavoring. I've been using this thing since day one. If I use my cake and you put your vanilla flavor, the taste will not be the same. This is what will determine the taste of your cake from the taste of another person. Even though if I make it the same cake, but just a drop of this one flavor is different from that one that person. So you can just still mix it with your normal vanilla.
Okay, they have.
That's the week. 60 days the same week.
Yes.
All the other
It's not.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not. Let me put it.
One is okay. It's our own.
Yes.
What of mine?
It's okay. So now remember that your cream has been sitting for a little bit. So just stir it a little bit. It's time to start holding.
What of the milk?
Wait, the milk is the last one. All those. No. Is it those plates you are washing? Okay. Where are the plates you used to turn your egg? Like the ones you remove eggs?
Let me see.
Never tried to them. Okay. You bring this back.
We have done it with the knife.
Yeah, just turn it again. Just so
They don't want to put it now.
So you're going to leave for us this flavor?
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
So after doing this, the next thing to do, we're going to start folding. Because that's what the recipe book said, I think.
Yes.
After 16 your dry ingredients, you beat your eggs. Then the next step is to fold in your dry and your wet ingredients. Now, what did I say about folding in dry and wet ingredients?
You go in and dry water.
Dry and end
And then dry.
In what ratio?
You divide the dry.
Should be 2.
For Jennifer, that was not clear. When you are folding it, you start with your dry ingredients and end with the dry ingredients. That means that if you're adding 4 of this, you end up adding 3 of this one. So you add it in like portions. Don't just pour all of them inside. And with the size of this thing, now how many times do you think you should divide it? 3 is okay. Because the other thing you're checking is not just the flour. If you are doing 2 of this one, that means you are doing 1 of this egg. Is this egg not too much to pour at once?
No, it's too much.
Exactly. So 3 of this is okay. So you can divide your egg into 2. Oh yeah. When I say fella. Yeah. Okay. Don't wash your hands. Don't wash your hands.
Let's not forget milk.
No, we don't.
You said that we forget it. Use
On a normal day, all these things already be on your table. We are doing it small to cause more space.
Should we be doing it?
No, wait.
Bring out
Take it start. Yeah.
No, leave it. Need to trim down the
Now, see, Constance. Now, to start folding, like I said, you start and end with your dry ingredients. So when you add this one in 3 portions, what we are doing, Abby, you add a little bit of it. And then you're not just adding it one. You add it and you're spreading it around. So when you take a scoop of it, you just distribute it around your plate like One person should take one and another person take another plate. Now this is folding. Like I said, when you turn it around, you bring it close like this. Abi? You scrape it and give it to the saying as suji. And bring it close. Turn it around and bring it close. As simple as that. If I've not added the confident and queen, you're not getting it. It's not, don't keep doing it like this. Yes. Hold on. Your own is done. Stop. On my own is done. You can stop. This is how you fold. Confident, constant. Don't turn it and start turning it. If you carry it like this, once it comes here, you just bring it inside and continue again. So it's basically as if you're just trying to do several. If I can say several, now when you turn it, you turn it like this, and you continue and you turn it. That's just how it is. So don't continue one motion for too long. No, I think does it look combined to you? This is under mixing. You cannot add another thing like this. You not mix this one. Continue mixing until it's just combined. This is what is just combined. Can you see where the flour is?
it like this, but I'm turning it
Okay.
like this. But I'm turning it when
Yes. So when it's just combined, don't stop. Then you alternate with your wet ingredients. It's okay, just combine, you stop. Just combine, you stop. The next thing is to go in with your wet ingredients. Before you pick up your egg again, you beat it again to add a little bit more egg. Please, be careful now. Whatever it is you are holding, if it is this bowl you are mixing from to this bowl, don't get the mistake and use the other bowl. Do you understand me? So whatever dry and man it very well. This and this for you and this and this is for you. This is for which one? You. This is for you. That is for you. Which one is the one? Is the one that okay. So if you should be careful. Then you add it so that you have only one portion remaining. Then you just add half of that one. Mine is going to be bigger than yours, so I'm not doing the same thing. So I should add it easier. Okay,
My own dey weird.
now it's maybe too much. Reduce the usage. Okay, it's okay. Add the liquid. It's okay. Now again, you fold it. Now folding with liquid ingredients is a little bit tricky because it does not. It's watery, so it's going to be basically dismantling the structure you are building so far. So it will tempt you to start turning it like fufu, but don't turn it like fufu yet. Keep folding it. It will still come together. Esther, you are doing a lot of this. Stop doing that. Once you turn it, you do it once and turn it again. Is it combined? Yes. Yeah. When it's combined, you know. Is it combined? Yes. Now stop.
It's combined.
Once it is combined, you go again with the flour and just start repeating it, continue repeating it like that. Queen, you are doing too much of this. Just be turning it like that. It will join together. Don't worry. No. Yeah, just turn it once and bring it once. You turn it once, you bring it once. Gently, oh. I can see the force in your hand. Gently. I guess anything. Is this okay? Yes. Add your.
It's okay.
Yes. Add the last one. Okay, you can now add yours. So, like that. Yes. This one is a little bit more to the top.
So the egg now is now for everything.
After you mix this one, finish.
Sometimes be careful next time, go, so you don't forget what you're doing. Don't make no mistake of adding one thing back to back. As in, you just make a again. What did you just add now?
That's my own.
See? Mistake don't stop like this now. Oh, look at that. I think my own is good. It's too small.
Muna, yeah, I do anything here.
Mba. Just a small place.
Slash, add a mini flour.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Bakery style. Bakery style is starring. Bakery style is starring. And you're getting it. Remember, as you're mixing it, use your scraper. Maybe when you're done combining it, you scrape your scraper. And then all those ones that are going on top, you scrape it inside.
Did you press it? Jesus.
The arrow. No, the way by force, I must have been by force.
Remember that folding is a gentle activity. Gently fold. Once you are done, see how to scrape your scraper. This is how you scrape your scraper. Just scrape it on the bowl like this at intervals. Because all those things they have been turning, it's packing somewhere. So scrape it out. So scrape it out before you keep going. Then you scrape your bowl on its own. All those parts that are on top that are missing. Don't use your hand to be packing it to put your hand in the way. If you are done adding your last floor, it's okay. As like when you are from here, oh my god, done. Your last floor. Don't overuse. Paper is okay now. Oh my, when you're done, like those bowl like soup bowls, drink. I guess no, that's it. That is very wrong. You've added your last floor. And you're adding a
No, there's particles of brown.
Hey, you should have scraped the bowl when you were adding the last egg.
That's what she's trying
What
to
am I
do.
doing to
should have left it, yeah.
that? It's not necessary again. That's what I'm saying.
She disappeared.
Not my point.
This is the motion.
Like this. Like this. Like this. Very simple.
Scrape this side. Scrape this side.
It's sweet like this. You never had a brand new. Hey.
Who has that shit, nigga?
Every shit, every shit. That's my customer say now, cake finish.
You have to charge off when I cake.
Of course now.
She's not even charging.
One of these is 18,500.
7 inches.
Yes.
Finish now.
So she's
Quality food. Hey. Man, I'm not the hand and I charge.
exactly. This is the thing you consider, the kind of ingredients and quality.
That's why she said she will teach us how to cost. Because our shy and kettle.
You buy butter 50K, go to do cake 10,000, 9,500.
You know, when I had to go to so many men, like even that day, okay, cake, no, I shout. I go to cake you.
But you don't see her. And let me teach her.
Hey! Kiri star.
What's your name?
Are you bringing?
Now you teach her.
This is
the main reason why I don't want to learn
on that other shelf. That purple cover book. That one. Yeah, bring it.
Your secret.
Yeah.
What do you keep
Yes.
for man?
No, what is it? I'm going to put secret because about someone that use the water.
I'm going to use the name of the testing.
Exactly. Now this is why I don't teach you now. All this Miss Kowo flavor,
That's why she says to play with your
flavor.
flavor.
So now my secret that they teach you now like this.
Don't worry, keep it safe.
This person you share them now your 100K upon you. You suffer to pay 100K and learn how to get cake to taste like this. You want some dasher.
Am I mad?
You go pay me that money back.
Exactly. So what else? Okay, now they said where's your measuring cup? Use one of those bowls to bring water. Yeah, how much you want to share? But yeah, just
It's not
that's what you use to get.
What is it this thing?
It's called that.
They've already snapped it before.
Hey, ma'am.
This is half cup of 1 3. It's not half. So please, if you check in your hand and don't want to if you check in your handout and it's 1/2 cup that is there, please note that it's 1/3. Just use pen and change it. Now, how you get your milk? If you are working with coffee, because you're working with powdered milk. Like I said, please don't go and do colored water. So you can over 3 cups of water. Make sure that
But ma, I thought you said warm water.
no, we're not working. There's no yeast.
Okay.
So this is 1/3, Abby. You pour it in your bowl. And then you get your milk. Your powdered milk. Name is yes. This one is here. Now you can, me particularly, I have a particular spoon inside my milk container, so I already know how many spoons of that one to put. But if you are working with these types, you can now check yourself and see that okay, let me start with 1 tablespoon. If you put 1 tablespoon, does this look like it's enough for this water? Clearly no. So you put it till it is actually tasty, like you want it to be. Don't go and rely on milk.
There's no actual measurement.
No, that's what I'm saying. You are figuring out your own measurements.
measurement.
So now what I put is 4 tablespoons of this powdered milk inside this cup now. Get me normal spoon. 2 tablespoons for now.
Be generous with your milk.
Be dangerous with your milk.
Now, when you've mixed it there, when you've mixed it, you are going to taste the milk. That's when you're working for the first time, like this is your first thing. You taste that milk and see what it tastes like. You know that, okay. Hi. It tastes like milk. It tastes like that. It tastes like milk. You know that it is.
Can I
You can use breast milk. Use your breast milk.
What kind of guy is that here?
No, you don't. You just bend it. People should be cutting the water, please. So you know that
Full ammo.
now this pot looks like it's a little bit too much, so like to cover this up. So you can use 3 tablespoons of milk to this one now.
That means make sure the thing.
There is no particular
That's the work that
measurement
you
for
do.
milk. You just have to do it till it actually is tasty.
Okay, what I'm asking is
That's an
that
achievement.
this milk actually is
Just pour it inside
Oh,
cup.
you can measure
And
it
measure.
now.
So
That's
the person just like instead of writing milk, just write.
it's still milk. No, it's milk.
Okay,
This is
just
milk.
like liquid milk.
They have is milk. But tell me, share what
Any milk, just the measurement.
If you want to use liquid milk, you want
No,
to dissolve
this is-
powder to make liquid. Milk is milk.
Ma, so here measurement 7 inches span.
Yes. So this thing now is for your 7-inch pan. So this one now is your 1/3 cup. All you do is just to add it into your.
Are you not
drink
passing the
bowl.
water? Oh.
Remember that you are doing 2 bowls.
Give me that one. Because
Use your bowl.
it's us that they're supposed to be helping. Because people are 3.
That's it. You are hipping is supposed to be.
Only 2 lads they met before the day 3.
Let's roll it. Let's roll it very well. It's okay. Now another thing to note. Another thing to note. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Is that the amount of milk you put sometimes can affect the shelf life of your cake. So if you are making a cake and you want it to last very long, that means you are going to put little amount of milk. Not that you now reduce the 1 cup they ask you and then put half. It just means you don't make it to be as sweet. So even if you are using liquid milk, you bring out a little bit and then dilute it with water.
Us not 3, oh. Us not 3.
3. I said 4 was too much, so let's use 3. If you put 4, no problem, but just use 3. 3 is enough. So if you are making a cake that's going to last long,
Yes.
You don't even know how long the cake is going to last. But if it's a big quantity, just to be on the safe side, instead of using a milk that is very concentrated, whether or not it is powdered or whether it is liquid milk, just dilute it. So if you're asked to use 1 cup of milk, what you do is that if you are using liquid milk, you just measure like half cup of water and then now add the half cup of milk to it. So that you are still using milk, but it is diluted. It's no longer so concentrated that it can spoil your cake. Same thing with this one. If you're supposed to put like 3 tablespoons, put only 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or you can completely skip the milk and use water instead. You can completely skip the milk and use water instead. Because milk can determine how fast. It's even worse than egg. Egg can make the cake stay more than milk. Milk very hate. So if you don't know how long the cake is going to stay, if you're making a big quantity, there are so many layers for just one person, you can guess that okay, then you reduce the quantity of milk you are putting. As a milk, not the quantity you are putting into the cake, but the quantity of milk that you are mixing, just so that it's not so sweet. Like reduce the concentration. That's all. Please give me another. You can stop it. Give me another. Let me mix another plate. Give me that other one. The yellow one. The yellow cover.
But do you add milk on wedding cake?
Yes, but it's not much. Do you understand? Only one part is part of the preservative, but you still reduce it. If I'm supposed to put like 10 of this thing on a normal day in that size of cake, because it's wedding, I put like 4 or 5. And you can even skip it and just use water. If you do, I'll do mine. But that point of using that milk also has its own sweetness that it adds to cake. It's milk.
The same milk.
All of people are thinking that one is different.
This is my own. That one is different.
Don't worry, if you go.
What of milk flavor?
It's not for vanilla.
It's not for Hey!